back here at the studio in Cooper Creek Square. Definitely pop by right downtown Winter Park. 20 shops and restaurants. Great place for happy hour and enjoy the sun. Right now I'm chatting with Megan Ledin, the Executive Director of the Grand Foundation. What's going on, Megan?
Not much, just getting ready for a real exciting summer with all the things we got going on.
It's the best season of the year in my opinion. I don't know what you prefer.
Absolutely. The weather, little...
What?
Wet, I think, this summer, but the
wet means
for the
good flowers
sun to come
and, no fires. You can actually have a bonfire in your campsite. So
well, there you go.
2-3 years ago, and you couldn't have a fire the entire summer, no fireworks, no
It was
nothing,
a little tenuous then.
Yeah. So what? Where are you from, Megan? What got you to Winter Park?
Wow, long story. I'm originally from north of Chicago.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Bear
Big
down.
Bears.
Big year. John Fox. All right.
It's going to happen, I'm going to tell you.
We'll
Cutler
see.
signed his contract, and maybe this is the year.
Okay, we have one Cutler supporter in the entire Bear fandom there. Congrats. No.
Thanks. But via way Hawaii and back to Chicago, ended up coming to Denver.
So surf bum to be a ski bum?
Yeah.
Oh, Denver first?
Denver first, and then came up here, worked for the National Sports Center for the Disabled for 13 years, and about 8 years ago took the Grant Foundation job.
Oh, so you've been there 8 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So can you summarize the Grant Foundation? I mean, it's a huge pillar of our community up here. I mean, it's a pretty big deal.
We are basically the community foundation for Grand County. Our objective is to get all the money to raise to give out to the nonprofits and service club organizations of our community. Coupled with that, we do a lot of capacity building, and we have scholarship funds for our youth in our community.
And I know, my girlfriend's a teacher, so I think she's gotten scholarships from you for higher education, stuff like that.
Correct. We also house, one of the funds we have is the East Grand Education Foundation Fund, and it's made for the East Grand School District and all the teachers to be able to apply to. Since they spend so much money out of their own pockets, it's a way to help them subsidize their classrooms.
Now you guys aren't just passing out a few $100 here and a few $100 there. I mean, how much money do you bring in a year in fundraising?
So we've been around since 1996, and we've awarded over $7 million.
$7 million since what, 96, you said?
Since 1996.
Less than 20 years.
Correct. And with our various mechanisms, our annual grants, our donor-advised funds, designated funds, as well as our fundraising avenues, that's how we've been able to give all.
And all this money is local. I mean, it's put back into the local community.
Correct. Our objective is for
residents
Grand County residents, guests.
How incredible! And so fundraisers, you've got several big fundraisers throughout the year.
Correct. We actually just got over two of our largest ones. In May, we held the 14th annual Grand Gala, and that was a huge success.
I actually went to the Grand Gala. It was my nightmare. I didn't want to go because I'm scared to dress up and scared to go out, but it was actually a blast. I had an awesome
I know it's been touted as the Grand County prom, but I don't myself personally don't like to associate it with that because
I'm dressed up right now in my world. So
that's a great part about the gala.
Yeah.
It's you can go the full spectrum. We've seen from cowboy hats to boots and jeans to the full cocktail prom dress. So we've seen it all, but one of the great parts about it, with almost 400 guests in attendance, it raises and nets over $120,000 for our community.
That's the fundraiser, is $120,000.
Correct, and our partnership with Devil's Thumb Ranch Resort and Spa, we couldn't do it without them.
It's absolutely beautiful. The food's incredible. They had a 80s band of
that
some sort.
80s
That was
band,
just incredible.
they become like the locals' favorite every year, so it's kind of become pretty popular.
Yep, Ange was all over to go when she heard they were playing again. So.
Yeah, and just 6 weeks after that, we house our Grand Classic Golf Tournament. It was the 16th annual Grand Classic Golf Tournament, and we partner with the Fraser Valley Metropolitan Recreation District on that event, and this year we had 208 golfers.
And is that their biggest tournament? I mean, that's got to be up there. It's
yes.
a huge tournament for them. The whole course is shut down or blocked for the...
We do 2 courses, 2 different days.
Okay.
It's a 2-day golf tournament, not your traditional 1-day scramble. We play at Pole Creek and at Headwaters, Golf Granby Ranch. And I got to remember
so it is 2 different golf courses.
2 different golf courses. So the whole fleet's split in half. Each of them play 1 course on Friday, and then Saturday flip courses and play.
And are you a part of the fleet? Are you golfing as well?
No, I leave that for my husband.
So you're working.
I do like to golf. That's my more recreational. But
we'll stick around because later in the show we're going to have JT with Pole Creek. He's the pro out there, so he's going to give us a few golf tips.
He has given me many.
You've taken some lessons with JT?
Yes, I do his taxes.
I've heard he's great. Oh, there we go. So that's a good trade out. So what would you raise at the Grand Classic? Do you guys have goals for each event?
We do. We have budgets for each of those events, and I'm proud to say on both of those this year we exceeded our budget. We netted almost $50,000 this year with the Grand Classic, of which 2/3 of that goes to the Grand Foundation programs, and then the other third goes to the Fraser Valley Metropolitan Recreation District youth programs to help the kids in the community with rec camps and after-school programs and what have you. And then ours goes towards all of our annual grants programs.
So you have all this money coming in. Who's sitting there going through or who's distributing it all? Is there a big staff? Is there a board? Or?
You know, I'd love to say we have a large staff. We don't, but the staff we have is fantastic. We have an events coordinator, a grants and marketing coordinator, an office administrator, and then a sales coordinator, and myself.
So there's 5 of you.
Correct. One of those being part-time. And then we have a big board, you know, being the Grand County.
So there is a board to go through.
Correct. We have, being the Grand County Community Foundation, we are all encompassing from Winter Park all the way to Kremling, Grand Lake to Fraser and what have you. So we have a 22-person board.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but we've covered all the dynamics of the community so that everyone's voice, opinion, profession, everything's all inclusive. So we get quite
that'll keep you busy. We're going to take a quick break. What's the website for the Grand Foundation?
It's www.grandfoundation.com.
Oh, .com.
Not a .org.
Grandfoundation.com. Check out. We're with Megan Ledin here, the Executive Director. We'll be back, and do stick around because we will have JT on a little later.